It decides what we are going to do next. Thoughts are the reflections of our past experience. The current moment enjoyment is going to be the experience for the next moment. What are enjoyments? Enjoyments are the expenditure of our biomagnetic energy through our five senses. Our guru analyzed it completely and shared the six different factors which acts as a force to initiate the thoughts. Those are force of need, force of habit, force of circumstance, force of others' imposition, force of heredity, and force of divine. First, let us think about the force of need. Need is one of the basic survival instincts to all living beings. For example, let us take the hungry feeling. This is one of the basic need of our life. By analyzing this thought, it is very essential need. So we should consider this thought. Next, we will think about force of habit. We might get these thoughts due to our regular habit and will transform into an action. For example, if we eat daily our lunch at 12:30 p.m., whether we feel hungry or not, we will get this thought at 12:30 p.m. If we get these kind of thoughts, then we should always analyze whether it is necessary to take this thought into an action. If not, then do a constructive sankalpam to rectify these thoughts in future. The third one next is the force of circumstances. Circumstances are the other main factor to initiate thought and transform into an action. For example, we go to a beach and we see lot of snacks available for us. It is purely because of the circumstances. We need to analyze and take necessary decision to handle in future. Next is the force of others' imposition. This is one of the important force we need to handle with full attention. We will get good or bad result by this type of thoughts. For example, we take a person who has the habit of smoking. He might addicted to this bad habit due to their unwanted friends' imposition. So we should be very watchful on this type of thoughts and have a well-defined plan to tackle this situation when it rises as a thought. Next is the force of heredity. The originating point for these thoughts are our san- sanchita karmas. For example, my grandma or grandpa had a wish to build a school in my native place, but it was not fulfilled by them. It might rise up from my genetic imprints and come into an action. Next is the force of divine. The originating point is the center of our genetic center, which is nothing but the pure divine state. We have to accept and make it as an action. For example, our Guru's world peace plan is one of the divine force initiation, and it will definitely come into an action. So, how can we overcome unwanted thoughts? If unwanted thought comes, we should analyze the thoughts and add good thoughts on it. We need to handle the thoughts in a right way. I'd like to conclude with one of Maharishi's kavi. எண்ணத்தை எண்ணத்தால் எண்ணி எண்ணி எண்ணத்தின் இருப்பிடமும் இயல்பும் கண்டு எண்ணத்தை எண்ணத்தில் நிலைக்கச் செய்தால் எண்ணமே பழக்கத்தால் தெளிந்து போகும். எண்ணம் அது எழும்போதே இது ஏன் என்று எண்ணத்தால் ஆராய்ந்தால் சுலபமாக எண்ணத்தின் காரணமும் விளைவும் காணும். எழும் எண்ணம் யாவும் நற்பயனாய் மாறும். தேங்க்யூ அம்மா. Be blessed by the divine.
Thank you, Ma. Excellent speech, quoting super examples in the analysis of thoughts. Thank you, Ma. Be blessed by the divine. I shall quote 1 minute for me. I shall quote an example from Mahabharatam. That is, as you have told, that the action, that thought has brought into an action. That is, Karnan Anganat Arasan. He had a thought that when he goes for a war, a king should be a chariot rider for him. And so he told this message to the Duryodhana. He was pondering this thought for a long time. That is, when I go to the war, a king should be a chariot rider. So he told this message to Duryodhana, and Duryodhana went to Viduran, who's a king, and he told this that Karna need a king to be a chariot rider. Viduran told, how I can be a chariot rider for a Teroti son? No. But Duryodhana, what he told us, see, Kandan, a god, he is a chariot for rider for Arjunan. He himself is a supreme god, and he is doing the chariot rider for Arjunan. Why can't you? So with this, what happened? Viduran came as a chariot rider for Karnan. So the theme of this incident is what we thought will bring to action in future. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Now, any queries regarding this? Shall I now conclude the session? Okay. Let us conclude the session with the blessings for the world. Let us now invite Arunidhi, Anita Karpusamy Amma to sing. To sing blessings for the world.